You're watching HNC Magic. Hi, HNC Magic here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to produce a sponge ball. I hope you enjoyed the little intro there, the HNC Magic. I created that in Adobe After Effects. Not using it as an editing system for my videos quite yet, trying to get used to using the system and stuff before I start actually using that. Okay, so basically the first production we're going to talk about is literally just grabbing it out of midair. It's called a pinch production. I learned it from a guy. Spent the Saturday at the magic store, and these two guys walked in. One was really good with sponge balls. The other one never did any magic for me. So, but they were there basically the whole time I spent, and he taught me a few other moves I'll be teaching, such as that thing. I'll be teaching some of those in my Vanish episode. But for this one, how you're going to do the pinch production is not just going to be that. As you can see, that's way too obvious. You're going to take this and fold it in half, kind of like a taco, whatever you want to call it. Then take that and fold it in half, which gives you a little Pac-Man-like figure. Right here, you want to grab and pinch that, giving it that at this angle. Then when you open your fingers, if you hold it there, you can see the sponge ball. Now this allows you to talk and use your hands, as I did at the beginning. But if you open your hand, like I did by accident at the beginning, you might have actually seen it a little bit. But all you gotta do is just reach out as you open your fingers. Okay, you want to be able to do this quite quickly, so the setup's basic. Just like that. So the presentation, just hold your fingers like that, and then there you go. Alright, another one is basic. Just palm the sponge ball just like this, and you can talk, use your hand, just basic palm. Then when you're ready to produce it, just say something like, "Oh, did you know you had that on you?" Reach over and grab it from someone, or just be like, "Wait, I see some in the air." It's like that. The grabbing from someone is what the guy at the magic store actually did. But I mean, it's just pretty simple. Just be like, "You have a little something on you. Did you know that was there?" And then you can go into all the different things. Now, my personal preference is that if you're just going to pull the sponge ball out, at least take it and do something with it, like maybe split it into two, or do my favorite way of splitting it into two. Once I clean off the magic table here. Personal favorite way of splitting it into two. This is actually how I introduce it. Sometimes. I've enjoyed it. I'm working on a sponge ball routine for my next show. How I introduce it is I'll have one palmed, and I'll say, "This right here, what is this?" Most people say a ball, or some people will say a sponge ball if they're used to the term. And I'll be like, "Actually, did you know this?" You want to have it in your common hand. I forgot about that. He's like, "Actually, did you know this? Some people call these Martians." And they'll be like, "What? Nuh-uh." Just keep your hands relaxed. Take this and you go, "Yes, because Martians can split." And all you gotta do there, palm it, okay? You just take the sponge ball out and you make up a fake story. You say Martians can duplicate. And when you do that, this ball comes into play. You put it right next to each other. Put your finger in between it. See how that looks like one ball? But then when you go down until you feel there, once you get there, it looks like you just made two balls out of one. Other way you can do that is have it palmed in your offhand. Just my left hand, produce this. Take it like this. And when you go to take this ball, you're making a switch for the other ball, then act like you pull it apart. So this is what it'll look like. Something like this. That was bad. That was my worst one yet. Alright, it looks something like this. Right? And then you can, of course, go on to the 10 thing. Like that. Whatever you want to do. I'll be talking about that in my next part of the series. But, basically, those are some basic productions. You can also just bring it out and start right into whatever you want to do. My personal favorite, though, is to fold. Let's recap here. Let's go over all the ones we've done. You have the taco fold. Fold that in half. Pinch production. You have the basic split. You have the, what I like to call, Martian split. You have the, did you know that was there production, the grab out of air production. Really, whatever you want to do. It's just some basic little things to get you going with sponge balls, get you used to the feel of them. Next, be checking out for my next video. It'll be on the vanishing. So after you produce it, you can vanish it and make it reappear in someone else's hand or whatever you want to do. I'll teach you all of that next time on my SpongeBall tips and tricks. This is episode 1. Be looking out for episode 2. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.